Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to the first episode of Wrestling Prime. I am your host, Tom Dog. You all know me. You all love me. You all have to put up with me sooner or later. Um, so, a little background before we get started. This is basically actually a return. I started this episode back in 1996 and had a lot of fun doing so and everything. But now it has re-risen from the ashes, I guess you can say. I took it off the shelf. So we're going back to our old roots and everything like that by basically just doing a little talk show and everything like that. We're gonna have a lot of fun too in the very near future and all that stuff. So I'm glad to be doing another new show other than Channel X and the unboxings and all that other stuff. But we'll get to that and so another time. So um, we're actually going to be so this is going to be a weekly show, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing so. And we figure we do so for Wrestle Mania. This is it, Wrestle Mania. Looking forward to it. We're going to talk about only a few matches for my predictions and everything. So let's start off with the first ever Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. Um, this is a women's battle royal, much similar to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which was very successful, and and I expect this to be successful too. A lot of controversy going on with this. Coming up to it with the name Fabulous Moolah. Um, I'm not going to get into detail because this is a family show. Um, this show here is a family show, so anybody can watch it. But definitely Google up the name Fabulous Moolah for those who are interested and wanting to know all about it. So, um, me personally, I would like to see the China Memorial Battle Royal. I think that would be a lot better because to me it would make sense because of the fact that Andre the Giant was the eighth wonder of the world, and China was the ninth wonder of the world. And also on a personal level, China did a lot in the business. She was the first ever Royal Rumble participant. She was the first ever Intercontinental Championship, and so it was a pretty big deal back then, even during the Attitude Era. And it actually fits perfectly and everything. So I think it would be great that they would go ahead and do so. Um, I would like that, but Fabulous Moolah also paved the way as well too. Um, with her being the longest running women's champion, so that says a lot. But me personally, China was was a prime example of anything that the guys can do, the women can do better. Um, so she really paved the way as well too. So, but who knows? And so we're gonna have a lot of blast with that. So I don't know who's participating in that. So I really don't know. I can't give out a prediction on who's going to win because it's basically going to be a hit and miss. So you never know who's going to win. So um, I'm not going to predict anything on there, especially the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm not going to give my prediction on that one either because anybody is going to be in there. So we don't know who's going to win. Um, let's talk about China, not Charlotte versus Asuka for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. Um, this one's going to be a very good match. Both came from NXT, and it's a very big deal because of the fact that Asuka um, originated from Japan, and Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter, and her and the champion. Um, so there's a lot of history going on in Japan and everything like that. Too bad that there's no relation between us with any Japanese superstar that Ric Flair fought in Japan. That's related to Asuka. Would have been really cool too. A little bit of history. It's like your father fought my father and everything. That would have been really cool. Um, but I Charlotte is a better competitor. No offense to Alexa Bliss, she Charlotte's a better competitor against Asuka, and if you put Alexa Bliss in there with Asuka, that match is going to be squashed, and Asuka's going to be the champion, bar none. So, um, Charlotte Flair is a little bit more of a challenge. So that's why everybody went with that one, and that's why I think Nia Jax is going to beat Alexa Bliss for the championship as well too. Um, so that's going to be pretty good. Um, Speaking of which, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, another great match too. It's going to be a very good match, to say the least. Same thing with this scenario. If Shinsuke went against Brock Lesnar, it would be a weak match, and I would rather much see Nakamura versus AJ Styles, because there's a history between them, between those two, because they fought in Japan, and whenever they fought in Japan, their matches, no pun intended, no nothing to take away from AJ, but it was phenomenal. Um, if you ever get a chance to watch any of those matches, I suggest that you do, because they're very, very amazing to watch. And that's why this is going to be no exception here too, because it's WrestleMania, and these two guys work well together, and they're going to win. It's going to be a win-win situation. So, um, so that's why I think that Shinsuke is going to walk away the WWE champion. Now, the other match. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That match right there, basically was, I guess, spoiled by UFC promoter Dana White. Um, Apparently, there's rumors flying around, whether they're true or not. Brock Lesnar is probably going back to UFC after WrestleMania, or after his contract is up with WWE. So we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but apparently, since that word was out that Brock Lesnar is going to go back to UFC, the match is not going to be that spectacular, in my opinion, because once again, it's Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, and me personally, I would have rather much seen Braun Strowman going against Brock Lesnar. I think that match would have been a lot better. Because everybody was hinting towards it at the beginning of Royal Rumble. So it was a hinting towards that. So it would have made more sense. But Roman Reigns, I believe he's going to walk away the champion, unless there's a change. Unless there's a change. So we don't know what's going to happen. It's like they said with like they always said, anything can happen in the WWE. So we'll never know. So we won't know what's going to happen. But overall, I think Roman Reigns is going to walk away champion. One more match, and then I'm going to call it a night, because I know everybody wants to get ready to watch the kickoff show as much as I do. And So here we go. The mixed tag match between Kurt Angle and debut of Ronda Rousey taking on Triple H and his wife Stephanie McMahon. This is going to be a very good match. It's good to see Kurt Angle back into the ring, especially at Wrestle Mania because he does sell the show there. And Ronda Rousey is just came from UFC, so this is her first. And I think that both Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle is going to win the mixed tag match. So this is going to be a very good match. We're going to see a lot of Ronda Rousey and everything like that. And little fun fact about Stephanie McMahon. I have seen some pictures. She has been doing some training and everything, doing some fighting and everything like that, but not like UFC fighting or anything like that, but like just doing some training to kind of like the way the UFC has been going. So she's been preparing and everything like that. So if you ever seen the pictures of her, they're really cool. So, well, that's all the time I'm going to have for right now. I know this is a very short predictions episode because I want to watch the kickoff show and get things ready for Wrestle Mania. Got some friends of mine coming over and everything. We're going to tear the roof off of this place and everything, so we're going to have a lot of fun and everything. And I got some food already being made and everything. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have a huge blast. And so I'll be back after WrestleMania rather. Sorry, for the results and the review of WrestleMania, and who knows, maybe we'll have a guest on there too. So, with that being said, be sure to follow me here on Facebook, on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up there, and body slam that subscribe button, ringy dingy that bell, and also follow me on Twitter at TomDog247. So, with that being said, we'll see you back here after WrestleMania. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care. So long. Peace!